always felt off when I'm scouting those woods. Like I'm being watched. I'll catch a glimpse of the Order Lady every few months, but every time I get close, she vanishes. You know what that means. Vampire.
See, a vampire I could get along with. Someone from the Order, not so sure.
A vampire in a nice coat, huh? Love this lady style already. Well, someone definitely lives here. Just have to deal with these barriers. Whew. For being such a dump, this place sure has a lot of defenses. Hello? Order vampire? Countess?
You're not Order, too sane to be a Ripper. And you haven't shot me yet, so you need me alive. Curious. I'd hoped to have enough time to get this fast travel device ready, but plans fall apart. I can adapt.
You look smarter than to point a gun at a Vault Hunter.
A Vault Hunter? Things are worse than I thought.
Time and I had no clue Sandra was here. Timekeeper, may he rule forever. Will be so pleased with me. As for you,
What is happening with your face area? Catch this! Let me show you my craft! Worth it! Commander Saul took our order scientist away in an airship.
Okay, that is bad. Conway, can you track it?
Already on it. I've got an order airship moving at speed towards the old meat processing plant. Sending coordinates. It's quite a drive, all the way on the other side of the power dam.
Well, hey, at least it's not another prison.
It might as well be. The Fade Fields supply Kairos' food, so the Order keeps that place locked down tight. I used to work the meat line before Saul decided synths were more efficient. If nothing's changed, I think I know your way in. So, is she a vampire? How long are her fangs? Did she make you her thrall?
Just a human woman, as far as I can tell. Her name is Zadra. You were right, though. Cool jacket.
No, I've always been curious what Vault Hunters were like. But you're a lot more... well...
Go on, spit it out.
Anyone ever call you intense? Or scary? Or like dangerously intriguing, but in an I'd absolutely risk it all sort of way?
Yes, but not from anyone still alive. You can't fix me!
Yeah, that tracks.
Time to explode! You had a good run. You wish you could control me.
Right, so here's the issue. They've got a scanner that checks all the livestock as they enter. That thing's not gonna let you in. You're the wrong kind of meat. Luckily, and I use that word relative to the context, there is a valve we can use to disguise you. You're gonna have to drench yourself. Full dip.
Animal blood shower. Not the weirdest ritual I've ever taken part in. If it fools the scanner, I'm game.
Right, so there should be a way to swap what's flowing through that tube. Once you do, you'll just need to release the fragrant mixture over yourself. Try to keep your mouth and eyes shut.
Okay, so there is a type of blood I can't handle. Good to know.
No, hurry. Go use the scanner at the vacuum tube before all the gunk falls off.
Same as always. I waited too long. Time for another spray from the parts hose. this straight. You weren't gonna tell me about the big grinder at the end?
Whoa, they added a grinder? That's new. Used to be sort of a big pair of scissors. But you made it through anyway! Not sure where they're keeping Zadra. You'll have to snoop around.
Did you ever think to return?
Did you ever think to simply take control? Bring me back yourself?
Yes, often.
See? Restraint is the difference between thought and action.
I suppose I'd hoped you'd come of your own free will.
Free will? My choices are exactly why I left.
Still ever-changing, Zadra. I'll leave you and your new toy to Soul Security.
You again. This is the second time you've come looking for me. Why?
Saul's building some kind of bioweapon. I'm working with the Outbounders to stop him before he can put it to use.
And you need an expert in ordered technology. Yes, that makes sense. There's a cargo teleporter on the roof. That's our way out of here. Well, lead the way.
Lock down the facility! I need Zadra alive! And the Vault Hunter dead! And lock her
Did you
up
just
better
get
next
colder?
time! What was that? A broom closet?
I'll get the door.
Cover them.
About to inflict some dread! You had a chance. Catch this!
Got it. Come on.
Your existence has been revoked. Salutations! I made this for you! Bring on the saddle.
This will take us to the roof. Just a moment. With all the noise we've made, I'd guess we're in for a fight.
So, I have to ask, you and the timekeeper?
I worked for him. A mistake I'm trying to amend.
My diagnosis? You got a bad case of danger eyes. Just remember, a life of caution's hardly worth living.
I won't let you take her from me. I'm the one who takes things. Sandra was a gift to the Timekeeper. May he will forever finally understand why he outlawed Vault Hunters. You're insufferable.
There's the teleporter pad. I'll need some parts to jerry-rig it. Scrap these synths. I can use their circuitry. One synth may do, but bring me what you can. Options never hurt. Quickly, install whichever synth part is the least damaged. There's no telling how much time we have. This tech is old, but I can get it working. I did design it. Let's just hope these parts last long enough for both of us to get out of here.
That can get us to the outbounders, right? I'll be right behind you.
Sandra was my redemption. My way back to his glorious side. You will pay. Send in the oppressor. Now!
Rush, did Zadra make it back to you? Because the teleporter broke and I've got incoming.
Wherever Zadra went, it wasn't here. But we'll figure that out later. Focus on staying alive.
You're dead to begin with. Trouble. Like you had a chance.
Sorry, I had a feeling those parts wouldn't last beyond a single fast travel use. I didn't intend to strand you. That said, I have no intention of trading one captor for another. I've gone to a secondary hideaway. Here are the coordinates. We can discuss this crimson resistance of yours there. evidence wasn't too obvious. I'd prefer to have this lab stay hidden. Keep going. I've deactivated any traps and the more intrusive scans.
Diagnosis? You got a bad case of danger. When you need immediate medical attention on a budget, head to Zed's.
Excuse the chaos in here. I don't get much company. In fact, you're the first person I've spoken to in a great while who wasn't trying to kill or control me. Yes, I accept.
What?
Sorry. I have lately felt the need to skip complexities. Time is not infinite, as it turns out. I am agreeing to assist your Crimson Resistance. You see, I also want to free this planet. The Timekeeper's control is not absolute, but it can only be broken when strength and willpower combine. Neither of us will succeed on our own. I can be the brains to your brawn.
Oh, hell yeah, I hate thinking. This is ideal for me.
Now, we have quite the task ahead of ourselves. Specifically, gaining direct access to the Timekeeper. It's harder than you might think. After the chaos of the Invader Moon's appearance, the Timekeeper sealed the walls of the city around him. He never strays from the threshold of the vault within his tower. The only way inside requires 3 powerful command bolts. They're a bit different from what you've got in your neck. He gave them to his trusted commanders, Idolater Sol, Vile Lictor, though she's a bit more complicated. Once we have the 3 command bolts, I should be able to use their combined security clearances to gain access to the Timekeeper's tower. Sol, you've met. He's a sniveling sycophant ruled by emotion, but still quite dangerous. The Timekeeper commanded him to bring the Fade Fields to heal, and he is eager to please. To the north, the Terminus mountain range is overseen by a cruel scientist named Vile Lictor. Highly intelligent, alarmingly ambitious. So much so that he betrayed his own people for a chance to rule and carry out his experimental research with impunity. Finally, Callus. She was once the Timekeeper's strongest and most loyal commander, until the Moonfall. Now she's a monster of a different shape, the self-styled Ripper Queen. Her fanatical horde, which you've no doubt encountered already, masses in the ruins of Carcadia Burn to the west.
They all sound fun.
We'll need all 3 command bolts before facing the Timekeeper. You can tackle each one at your pleasure. I've uploaded your Echo 4 with backdoor security codes, which should get you through any order checkpoints out of the Fade Fields. Kairos lies open to you.
This is a big ask. I need to know I can trust you.
You can. My absolution depends on it.
Yeah!
Vault Hunter, shall we give your outbounder friends a call? Ready to continue? In the Fade Fields, Sol is our focus. Contacting the outbounders now.
Conway, this is the 3rd time the hot singles claiming to be nearby weren't actually... Oh, hi.
Rush, Zadra. Zadra, Rush.
It's a pleasure. So, Zadra, what can you tell us about Locust?
Nothing.
Off to a rough start.
But that alone tells us something. It must be relatively new, and he's not getting help from Dominion. There's only one installation in the Fade Fields with the requirements necessary to develop a bioweapon. Saul's production facility. It's not far from here.
Then that's our focus. Way to go, team.
You know what the Timekeeper used to call Vault Hunters? Rule-breaking, loot-taking, running and gunning natural disasters. Watching you work, I tend to agree.
Some of my past partners said the same thing.
Well, Conway's disappointed Zadra isn't an actual vampire. Honestly, she just has me confused. She seems happy to work together now. But why not before? Why play hermit when we could have used the support? Stick with this plan for now. I'm gonna do some digging on this lady.
Close the ship. Please, now. No break. Were my orders not clear enough? Load it up.
You wish
now.
you could control me!
The Vault Hunter is here. Whoever kills them will be granted the honor of beating the Timekeeper. May he rule forever. I don't know what.
Zadra, I made it into Saul's production facility.
Good. I'm monitoring your echo feed. Head into the R&D department.
Your existence has been revoked! This move kills at parties! See ya!
Chaos has no place here.
You look ridiculous!
There, that terminal. Let's find out what he's been up to. They're modifying bulkheads. How does a bioweapon fit into this? It applied a substance to the bulkhead's carapace. Whatever this is, Sol is already preparing to manufacture it en masse.
That sounds bad. Really bad.
It certainly is. You should destroy this assembly line immediately, before he can produce more. This is a significant escalation.
So,
If this is what Sol's up to, I need to extract all the data I can.
catch this!
You just can't help yourself, can you? You're like a tiny shard of glass.
We're gonna
Can't
break
pull from my flesh.
Now you've done it. Was almost scared there for a moment.
That should throw a wrench in Sol's plans. Of course, we still need to suss out what the substance actually is. I'm coming to join you. Meet me in the lobby.
Yeah. Let me see you tremble. Never gets old.
I've arrived. Easily, thanks to you clearing the way. I'll need a console connected to their main network to access the data on Sol's research. Let's move quickly, before he can respond.
So, you're from off-planet. What is it like out there? It's been a long time.
How do I say this? Corporations run everything. Everyone else gets squeezed for every cent they have. You either die in debt or die paying it off.
Not so different from how I remember it. What's the saying? Everything old is new again?
This concludes our small talk, by the way. I'll take care of this. More resistance. Let's clear them out and keep moving.
No!
As I feared, it's some new kind of armor. Impenetrable.
Well, if Saul armored that door, what's on the other side must be important, right?
Agreed. Look for another way around. I'll dredge up the research.
Files on this new armor.
You still try to ruin everything I've ever worked for. Why? I did nothing to you. Nothing! I only ever wanted to please the Timekeeper. May he rule forever. But you just won't stop.
I'm pulling up the research files. That lab is where the bioweapon codenamed Locust is being developed.
Yeah, I think I'm looking at it. What's happening with your face area? Scream!
Well, this is a surprise. Biological byproduct of weapon demonstrates remarkable resistance to damage. It seems this impenetrable armor and Locust are related. Let's test something. Activate that sample dispenser by the Locust containment unit. Then throw it on the armored door. Careful. If Locust is accurately named, you should avoid direct contact. So, Locust consumes biological matter and turns it into this armor-like substance. And the only thing that can damage it is more Locust. How terrifyingly efficient. There's an airship being
Loaded with Locust right now. You have to stop it. We can't let this be deployed.
Wait, if the armor is melted biomatter, does that mean...
I didn't think he was
Capable of this.
Welcome to quote-unquote Dr. Zed's. Oh.
Do your worst, darlings! with your face area. Time to explode!
Since you arrived, you have ruined every opportunity I had to finally prove myself. I will render down the entirety of the Fade Fields if it means you perish with it.
The ship's launching.
Vault Hunter, you gave the Outbounders hope. That was a mistake. Know this. You've killed them.
Rush! Saul is coming for the Outbounders. You all need to get out of there now!
What do you mean he's coming? What is Saul? I see it. We won't have enough time to get away.
You have to. That ship is loaded with locusts.
Don't come back here, okay? Please. Just stay safe.
Rush!
I'm assuming you're ignoring Rush's plea, but you'll have to hurry. The fast travel is down.
Doesn't matter what he says. There's no way I'm gonna sit back and let Saul massacre the Outbounders.
Just don't get yourself killed in the process. Kairos needs you more than the Outbounders do. I'll see if I can find... way to shut down his ship or the weapons from here.
Rush! Where are you?
Everybody move! Get down to the bunker! Ah!
Up you go. You okay?
Returned it.
Just get inside. I'll handle everything out here.
I can help you take down that ship, but not from here. Go down to the bunker and get the fast travel working.
I'm on it.
Good work. Now let's get you onto that ship. I was able to find one final thing at the base after you left. Access codes for the ship's tractor beam.
So I head up, cause some chaos in the weapons bay, and then hope it doesn't blow up or crash before I escape. Should be fun.
Unleash hell, Vault Hunter.
The tractor beam, Bolt Hunter. Vault Hunter.
Salutations!
That's it! Now get out of there!
Zadra, it's done. I'm on my way to you now.
Well done. Saul thought he had the upper hand, but you showed how wrong he was.
How's everyone down there? How's Rush?
He's... I'm not sure.
Sorry, I
Hasn't said a word. Get back here as soon as you can. We have to send everything we have at Saul before he can strike again.
Criminal mastermind.
This moment of respite won't last. Saul nearly wiped out the Outbounders with a single ship. If you want to stop him, before more come, you need to assault his fortress directly. Send everything you've got at him.
Every one. They're people, Zadra, not tools. That's all the Order thinks of us, huh? And you were with them for a long time. Yeah, I've been reading up. There's been stories about you for years. Generations. The Timekeeper only grants immortality to a chosen few. You weren't just one of his lackeys. You were his favorite.
None of that matters now. You need a plan.
We do. Mine. Saul has to die, but I won't sacrifice anyone else under my command. There's always another way. We do this surgically. We lead a strike team to the fortress, blow the gates. We take down his air support. And then... we make him pay.
Immortality? Really? Kinda jealous if I'm honest.
A gift from the Timekeeper. But yes, I was on the first ship that ever landed here, roughly 1,000 years ago. There's really nothing more to say about it now. Rush's plan will fail without you.
Hey, so... that got intense. You good?
The people we lost believed we may get off Kairos. They believed it because I gave them hope. But hope without action means nothing. This has to end. Saul's reign has to end.
Rippers inbound at the crash site. Could really use some...
Damn it! They need backup out there. The Order ship you took down, it's still loaded with Locust missiles. Let's use Saul's own weapon against him. You keep the Rippers off any outbounders scavenging the missiles. Conway's already scouting ahead. I'll ready the rest of the assault. It's time to fight!